Olá, aqui é o Tabs, bem-vindos de volta com Deus Ex. No último episódio a gente fez construiu muita quest, umas coisas muito loucas. Então vamos continuar.
If you guys want me to work, you need to give me some breathing room. I hope you're not Edward Broad, because you don't look at all like the picture.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
I think you work for those scam artists out there. Or do they work for you?
It was never meant to be a scam. More like social services for the disaffected. You know, like no og left behind.
Looks like a forgery ring to me.
I hate the word forgery. I prefer graphic arts activism. I help people to be other people. And seriously, try getting anywhere with forgery on your resume.
You're involved in something that takes advantage of people, and you're worried about your resume?
That may have come out wrong. I mean, yes, career is important, but it's not everything. I know that. I tend to get really nervous when I'm stressed. I'm stressed when... which always just makes things worse. Oh, okay, look. I have no reason to be nervous here, do I? You're totally on my side, right? One of the good guys. Not like Drahomir.
Tranquilo, sir.
I'm not here to make you nervous. I just need you to explain it to me. The essentials of what's been going on here.
Essentials. Right. Essentially, I was trying to help my augmented friends.
The way I saw it out there, the promise of fake documents was being used to extort people. How does that help them?
The extortion part sucks. I swear to you, I'm totally anti-extortion.
Obviously.
Let me explain better. The government, they print up these official permits each month, but they only sell them to the rich corporate and military allies. Meanwhile, the other orgs, they get cattled out of the city because their documents aren't up to date enough. That's what was happening to my friends.
Vários crimes organizados, pessoas comuns no meio do fogo cruzado.
Government corruption versus organized crime. And regular people get caught in the middle. You gotta love the classics.
When it was just me, I didn't charge anyone. But then Drahomir shows up and turns it into this big operation with fake checkpoints and ridiculous fees. I didn't want anything to do with that. I wanted to stop.
Why didn't you?
I was scared. Drahomir said he would kill me.
Eita.
Looked at me kind of like you're looking at me now.
Não, eu não vou te matar, moço.
You're
Calma.
not going to
Você tem
kill
controle
me,
do
are
Xbox.
you?
What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. Look, the real problem is Drahomir and that checkpoint of his. Without him in the picture, the rest of them couldn't run a lemonade stand. Maybe you could... You know...
You think I just walk around shooting people?
Né?
Don't you?
Não. Quer dizer,
I
sim.
like knowing there are other options.
Okay, so stab him, scare him, or get the police to do their job for once. I remember Drahomir mentioning this cop who threatened him. She was hanging around his checkpoint.
Ok, já falou com ela, então.
Who knows? Maybe there really is one good cop in Prague.
That sounds like the safest bet. Otherwise, you're asking me to pick a fight with a bunch of guys in uniforms. Scam artists or not.
The whole city would come down on you. Still, up to you how you want to handle it.
Right. And just so we're clear, you are going to stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again.
Isso aí.
Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help
Concordo,
someone,
véi.
we should do whatever we can, right?
Acho que já afastar você daquele equipamento de falsificação. O que é que você tem em mente?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of.
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Ok, vai. Já estamos aqui.
How do we help?
Their names are Edward Brod and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries?
Ok.
Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Ah, eu vou ter que ir lá.
I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others would leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
Obrigado.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
Nossa, ele roubou um monte deles. Cadê o cofre? Moça, cadê o cofre?
Thing I need is for some genius hacker to figure out how to find us. Good news is, if they ever hit up Steve's computer, they'll have to find their way through about 400,000 folders of
A gente tem que viajar, a gente tem que falar com o Montag de novo. A gente tem que se encontrar com os dois, tem que lidar com o Drahomir. Esse é o cofre? Eu acho que é. Ótimo. Aí sim. Já que eu acho que eles vão me ouvir. Vamos salvar? Shit, tá aberto. Vamos voltar por cima. Ali que é da pau. Actually. Haha. Mais um código. Ok, vamos destravar.
This was why we stole the robots.
Conclua sua busca, que eu estou caindo fora. Saímos da área restrita. Cadê o policial bonzinho?
Just because Dragomir looks like a cop doesn't mean he's a real cop.
She's got it in.
Ela?
Not from here, are you?
What gives it away?
You just walked up to a police officer. And I have this funny feeling you expect something good to come out of it.
Sim. Só pra constar, eu era um policial.
I used to be a cop, for what it's worth.
Let me guess, not in Prague. And not since the incident.
Exato.
In America, Detroit, a long time ago.
I envy you. I look forward to the day that I can say I used to be a cop a long time ago.
That bad?
If I could do it again, I would be a fireman. No one looks into a fire and thinks, shit, does this one really deserve it? You can just follow orders and feel
Eu vou
good
entregar o
about it.
Dragonovski.
I recently got stopped at a fake checkpoint. Heard there was a cop around here who might know what I'm talking about.
Draumir, he's a slippery fuck. Pays off all the right people. Provides all these bullshit documents that prove he's legit. Regional inspector, my ass. I'm putting a file together.
A file? This guy's dressing up like a cop and harassing Augs in the street.
Sounds like 90% of the people I work with. Listen, the right amount of coin in the right kind of pocket, fancy-looking paperwork, those things go a long way in this city. Especially if the perception is that he's not really doing anything wrong. Just giving Augs a hard time.
There's more to it than that.
That's exactly what I think. Why don't you fill me in? What's Drahomir been up to behind my back?
Sequestro de uma garota milênia pelo condutor foi obrigado a trabalhar para o Drahomir. Ponto de controle do Drahomir é uma fachada de falsificação. Ele não tá só terminando primadas, não tá só roubando dinheiro das pessoas, isso é extorsão.
Dramir's checkpoint is the setup for a forgery ring. He's not just stopping Augs and giving them a hard time. He's not just taking people's lunch money. It's extortion.
This forgery ring. You have an address?
I was inside. I saw the equipment.
You know what? You had me back at harassing. I've been dying for an excuse. A chance to go after someone who actually deserves it for once. No more hiding behind the people he bribes. I suggest keeping your distance. Official police business now. Stay out of it.
Ah, ela tá ali ainda. Eita!
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things. My friend was never one of them.
It's been taken care of. He's not gonna be a problem anymore.
Thank God. I don't know how you did it, but I'm glad you did. Listen, if you ever need documents for something...
I'll be fine. Thanks.
Enjoying the sights?
Uou! A nossa planificadora fugiu pela tubulação de ar ontem antes de novo. Eu sei que você pensa que ela tem medo demais para ficar afastada. Passa ela agora, palhaço. Não, era isso mesmo que tinha acontecido. Drahomir já era. Ok, agora tem esses dois aqui que a gente tem que fazer.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us.
Tadinha.
Thoughts come upon
Nossa,
us which
ela tinha
are
negócio de brinquedo, né?
not of us. We feel What we did not used to feel. We hear voices. Teach us to have children so that we may love them.
Posso bater palma?
Primus, is that you?
Primos?
Are you a Renka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Arenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena.
What?
Arenka's not well. We must shield her.
Irenka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Gollum City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it.
Nah.
Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
Exato.
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated.
Ainda não, verdade.
Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Gollum just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry, there's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Ok, uma menos. Encontrar o Edward agora. O Edward ainda tá em pânico.
Perhaps we've been dead a long, long time, and our only return.
Vocês ainda não acabaram?
We need harsher punishment for these AUGs.
I hear you.
Ei, eu ouvi também. Praha.
Sitting on some cash, Grandpa. Get lost, dog, before we turn our attention to you.
Please!
There's
Someone help me! Take that!
there's
I'm getting out. I'm kidding. Thank you so much for what you've done.
Nada.
Thank you. I didn't know what to do.
O que tá acontecendo?
There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money, to feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you?
É sua filha aquela?
Tell me, when can I see them?
Investigar mais.
Why would your daughter send me?
I thought maybe she and the little one finally decided to help Grandpa with his permit situation. But she probably understands that I need to avoid detection. It is better not to make contact.
When was the last time you saw them?
A few years. Since the day of the... you know.
The day of the incident?
The time I ran naked onto a football field as a teenager, that was an incident. This was the work of the devil. He closed our eyes, forced us to see what he sees.
Ao mesmo tempo sem ver alguém, isso não se importa.
That's a long time not to see someone you care about.
It's not their fault. My son-in-law, he keeps them away from me because... well, because...
Because why?
What am I, on trial? Soon you'll be judging me just like he did. Like they all did.
Judging you for what, Edward?
Fala o que você fez.
They say I became a monster in the park. It was during the incident.
You were with your family when the signal went out. Darrow's broadcast. It caused all those Augs to lose control.
I grabbed the youngest by the wrists. We were spinning. We spun like mad. I don't know where it came from. This exhilaration that wasn't mine. It was reckless, I admit. There were mosquitoes in my brain. There was blood. They say that it couldn't have been me. Someone else must have... A stranger, after I blacked out. Please, tell me you believe me. Tell me it isn't possible that I did that to him.
Não é possível, a Daria teria se lembrado. Quando os aprimorados foram obrigados a fazer coisas terríveis, alguns não conseguem lembrar, preferem não lembrar. Na verdade é que Eidos, mas não torna responsável, estava fora do nosso controle.
When the signal was broadcast, Augs everywhere were made to do terrible things. Things they would never have done otherwise. Some of them can't remember, or choose not to be able to remember. The truth is, yes, it's possible, Edward. But that doesn't necessarily make you responsible. It was out of our control.
I said, I tried to tell them. Whatever my hands may have done, my heart did not. But what kind of defense is that? If I can't forgive myself, why should they? One of them is still alive. And whether I ever get to see him or not, I want to remain as close as I can. I want to remain in Prague.
Então tá aqui seu negócio.
This permit should fool anyone at a glance.
Isso pra ativar primeiro.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
Não.
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh.
Não, eu vou invadir.
Break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
Isso aí, fica quietinho.
Milena, I met with both those Augs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
Alright, I got it.
Ok. Ok, agora a gente tem que ir pra Sista Vrita. Dani Vrita. Não, Dani Strv... mano. Tem que falar com o Montag ainda. Falar com o Montag é a última quest daqui.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
Sobre o caso.
Let's talk about the case.
All right, so talk.
Suspeitos.
I think I might have some information on potential suspects.
Let me guess. It's the colonel with the lead pipe in the library.
Isso é engraçado.
I spoke to Daria. She's able to confirm that the suspect is male. Other than that, she's all over the place. I think she's pretty shaken up.
Yeah, well, can't blame her. I would be too. You seem to have made a good impression, though. Ever since you got here, she seems different, calmer. You know, I met my first wife over a crime scene. Let me give you a very important piece of advice, eh? Never marry the ones you save.
Acho que a gente pode concluir.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Apesar de que nem chegamos perto ainda não. Deixa pra lá.
Actually, there's something I need to check first. I don't want to accuse the wrong man.
Don't overthink it.
E agora? Foi ele ou não foi? Johnny era um alcoólatra em recuperação, membro de um grupo de AA. Investigação fez simular de um legal. O relatório da polícia mencionava que a vítima era membro do mesmo grupo. Também tinha isso. Mãos podem sentir coceira. Essa ação que o senhor descreve não são possíveis. Em termos de biomecânica, isso não acontece. Quer dizer que o senhor esteja... Temos não ver cremes que eu posso receber. Ideal ser dirigir-se a minha colega, a doutora Halep. O seu seguro expirou. E agora? Não sei mesmo. Clube Asminoff. Ah, Jasmine, ela foi morta. Urso preto. Pressões da garganta. O movimento dele é uma espécie de procedimento médico na prisão. A gente não chama mais nada mesmo? E agora? Acho que encontrei o suficiente para auxiliar o assassino. Eu não acho que foi ele. Bom.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Será que eu não sei falar com a Angela? Mais um pouco, ela falou que a gente é vizinho. Ah, esse não é o meu apartamento. O meu é aqui, certo? Não. Esse é do maluco que tava sendo mandado embora, né? Ganhei mais um andar. Não falei nada. O meu é ali, o dela deve ser aqui. Ou não. Cadê ela? Mas a programação dos vizinhos. Aqui é a dos gatos. Tem alguma informação sobre ela? Não. Será que a gente não é vizinho, não?
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
Foi mal.
I told you to leave!
That boy! I don't know you and I don't want to know you.
Então, eu vou falar que isso não...
My product isn't for you. Trust me.
Não, pra cá. Mas lá pra cá ela falou que a gente é vizinho, mas eu nunca vi ela e ela não tá na casa dela.
Enjoying yourself, detective.
E ele também é... Tá, concluir.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
Absolver.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
São de imitador de ceifador, isso é uma briga doméstica. É uma farsa.
This was the work of a harvester copycat. This isn't some domestic dispute gone horribly wrong. It's part of something bigger. Someone's out there pretending to be a dead serial killer.
I see you looked into that old case I pointed you toward.
The MO is a perfect match. I read the notes and I compared them to this murder. The two victims were killed by the same person, I'm sure of it.
All right, let's say that's true. That doesn't necessarily exclude Johnny. It just means he's killed more than one person.
I'm just telling you what I found.
No, you're interpreting what you found. Trying to sway my opinion. But if you really want to convince me of something, you need to keep talking.
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Hey, rookie! Get over here!
It's
time to wrap this up.
Acabou ou a gente vai continuar?
All right. Let's call it a night.
Bilhete dourado, viajar. Acabou essa quest. Então vamos pra Sista Silvrete.
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet.
Foi ela.
Are there any leads?
I don't know who killed Angela Gunn, but I do know it wasn't an isolated case.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth. Just try to be careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Vulgo, vamos torcer pra que você não descubra nada demais. Porque senão eu vou ter que contatar você. Mano, foi ela, tenho certeza. Certeza absoluta. Tô passando por aqui, filho. Não precisa documento nenhum, não. Bom, agora foi no próximo episódio. No próximo a gente continua indo fazer a próxima. Ah, sempre me assusta fazer o resto das quests. Então, obrigado. Até mais.